up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Saw another monster X-class solar flare. Here's the data over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. You can see it was an X3 spiking very, very quickly. Actually, it was a long duration X-class solar flare lasting the better part of 2.5 hours. Here's the shock wave that was sent towards the Earth, absorbed in the eastern hemisphere. Here's a look at the massive CME that departed the southeastern limb of the sun, and this was partially Earth directed, and there's something else going on in that particular segment of the SOHO LASCO C3 that we're going to come back and take a look at. A huge anomaly appeared in that video of something that I've never seen before, and I've used that instrument for 16 years and have never seen what you're about to see here in just a second. But I wanted to give you guys a comprehensive sun update looking at the southeastern limb of the sun. You can tell by looking at the sun, the solar activity is definitely going to be on the rise here soon as these active regions, the sunspots, turn towards the Earth. These are turning this direction. There are at least 6 dark cores over here, and I think there's one big one back here that we can't even see the entire scope of the active region yet. All of this energy is turning towards the Earth, and that's where the X-class solar flare came from, right in here. So solar activity in the next few days should definitely see an increase. That was X-flare number 63 of solar cycle 25, again being partially Earth-directed. And here's a look at the active region over here at the SDO. You can see the plasma jumping off the southeastern limb of the sun, as it always does whenever there's CMEs emitted into space, some Earth-directed. Again, this one slightly Earth-directed. So we could see a geomagnetic storm here in the coming days. I also have a video that I want to share with you guys from the Texas-Mexico border, sent in by Rock Liquors Adventure, who noticed an object in the evening sky, and he started filming this thing right there. Again, this is along the Texas-Mexico border. This wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, didn't appear to be a drone, some sort of a mysterious orb in the nighttime sky. But check out what happens here in just a second. You can hear dogs appearing to bark at this thing that was in the sky. Wasn't making any noise, clearly had no wings, tail fins, propellers, some sort of a mysterious object in the nighttime sky. Check out what happens here in maybe less than a minute. This object's going to do something, and then something's going to enter the field of view. Check this out. So he's just observing this thing. It's not doing any somersaults. It's kind of maintaining the same position until it just disappears. Now, if that were a Chinese lantern, it would have been at the mercy of the wind, drifting upwards into the sky. Here's what happened a couple of minutes later. Look, check this out. Here comes a helicopter from an army base that's just a couple of miles away, comes over to the exact location. He said the helicopter came from Biggs Army Airfield, this direction over here. That's where the helicopter came from. The helicopter slowly circled in the sky where the object was at. So he continues to film, and he has the impression that this helicopter came over to this area specifically to investigate this mysterious light that was in the sky that he videotaped for the better part of a minute. You can see it's flying in a circular pattern exactly where the orb was at. That's a helicopter from an army base. The orb vanished right there. It just disappeared. Didn't go up, didn't go down, didn't go laterally side to side. It was very bright and then just disappeared.
Well, sure as shit then we went to Mexico, and that light that we saw was clear across the Mexican border.
And he just said that the light was clear across the Mexican border. Again, he's down here on the Texas-Mexico border.
Because that's where they can fly to right there, is the Rio Grande.
And that helicopter can only fly to the Rio Grande, and he's flying above the Rio Grande right now during this video, apparently looking for this mysterious light. You can see the helicopter's in the same exact location. You can see where the power line's at in this video of the helicopter, and you can see where the power line's at in the video of the mysterious object. It definitely appears the helicopter was looking for it, whatever it may have been. And speaking of it, I want to take you guys back up to the Soho LASCO C3 instrument following the very large X flare and huge CME that exited the southeastern limb of the sun. Pay attention to something else that's going on up here. We're going to take a closer look of something that appeared in the field of view that I've never seen before. I've used this instrument for the better part of 15 years and have never seen what you're about to see here. In this video that's made up of 12-minute images, basically what we're working with here are 5 images every hour that make up each one of these videos. If you watch the timestamp down here, you can see it's October 22nd at 15:42. Every image is every 12 minutes. And you're going to see something appear right up here at the 2 o'clock position. If the sun were a clock, see what appeared right there? We're going to zoom in and take a closer look here at whatever that may have been. Again, I've never seen anything even remotely close to that. It almost looked as if a large triangle or something just appeared real quickly. And keep in mind, these aren't second-by-second images. These images are every 12 minutes. That's what makes up these videos. And then this appears, almost reminding me of a large triangle that was seen in the sky here recently. You guys are going to see in my next video. But this appeared up in the vicinity of the sun, according to this spacecraft. The sun is right behind this blue disk here. And this is the Soho LASCO C3. Notice that right there. Notice the sharp edge right there. The light on everything else, these streamers, continues on infinitely. Something's causing the light to stop right there. Was there some sort of an object there that we weren't supposed to see? These are different formats right here. All I did was use a simple technique to adjust the color and lighting and other little things I do. Maybe I'll add light, take away some light, and you can see the object plain as day, and then it just disappears. And the reason it disappeared is because it started over. It went back to the 22nd. What I've got here is a 2-day video clip, again, with each image being 12 minutes apart. So whatever was here appeared late on the 23rd, right before the X3 class solar flare that produced a huge CME, and then this shows up. And then it disappeared again because it started over again to the 22nd. Right there it is again. This is another format. Clearly see something there. And you can see the light on everything else continues on infinitely. And it stops right there. It's got a nice sharp edge, nice tight angles, almost as if it's a triangle. What in the world is going on? Here light is dark, dark is light. It still showed up. Look at it. Right there it is. Whatever it may be. I don't know if that was something that we weren't supposed to see or what's going on here. And again, I've been using this instrument for 15 years and have never seen anything even remotely close to that. You've got a nice crisp edge right there, implying that there's possibly something there at the 2 o'clock position of the sun. What in the world is going on? Definitely bizarre times we're living in, that is for sure. Looking at the current situation over here at the GOES X-ray flux, you can see the long duration X-class solar flare that we saw earlier today here in the last 24 hours. We've already looked at the Earth-facing side of the sun, the D region of Earth, absorbed the energy from the very strong X-class solar flare. So look for solar activity to increase here in the coming days. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.